For my garbage person of the week, throughout this week, there have been a lot of horrible takes and tweets about the killing in Minneapolis. There's been a lot of terrible people just rushing to show you they're the worst ever. But I think I've found the worst maybe, albeit among the most honest out of all of them. Laura Loomer tweeted, "I don't care about dead communists. Who cares? Why do we have to pretend like all life is equal? It's not, especially when you're a criminal. I don't care who this offends. It's the truth." No, it's an opinion. That's how opinions work. And I get that you don't care if anyone's offended. Your goal is to offend people also. But I do buy that she doesn't believe that all people are created equal. And that's interesting because there have been other people and other movements that did believe that. And what also makes it interesting is that she recently said, you know what? Some Democrats, they're right. Some conservatives are neo-Nazis. It's kind of undeniable. And then she goes and says, you know what? Some groups aren't as deserving of life as others. And I think the government should decide who and start gunning down people in the bad groups, which is an interesting stance for her to take. Not dark in a historic sense at all. But Brett, like jokes and sarcasm aside.
No.
Okay, we'll do more jokes and sarcasm coming up. Like, can you imagine if a leftist said, like after Charlie, like an actual, not a random person with a meme, an actual person with a platform or a politician, which they've all been making comparisons to Charlie Kirk. That literally never happened with Charlie Kirk. Random people posted memes and jokes, and it was bad. Now every single right winger, JD Vance, all of them are saying she was a terrorist, she deserved to die, or it's fine that she died. But like she is gonna have an audience, she's gonna have political power. She chooses who gets to be in the National Security Council. She just said that these people of a different political, by the way, the woman's not even a communist. I don't even know what she's talking about. But it doesn't matter if you kill them. And like we're supposed to share a country with people who believe this. And I don't love it. What do you think?
Well, this is just trying to turn everyone's internet persona, like the person they become after they've been on Twitter for 20 minutes. They're trying to turn that into how you are in real life. And the simple test is if you were at like a restaurant and someone just said this to you, like that's insane. Like, what are we doing? Like that, that isn't. I don't care about dead communists. Also, when you were talking about the jokes, like I don't think jokes. I'm with all the conservatives who thought comedy was dead and that was a bad thing. When I say like, if the joke's funny, it's good, it's necessary. You can't, and I don't agree with people that say that there's certain things you can't joke about. You can joke about anything. The joke has to be good.
Yes,
right.
I agree.
It has to be that much better. And that's what comedians are for. Dancing through the raindrops in what seems to be a situation that is drenching everybody else. And when it's done right, it helps America.
Yeah. And importantly, she is not joking.
And she's not joking at all.
She's grifting, but she is not joking. This is not meant to be ironic or whatever. She's encouraging her audience to believe that if somebody is different than you politically and they are murdered by the state, it's actually good.
It's also so the opposite of Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, all of these people love to laud their supposed religious beliefs over us that make them so goddamn superior and yet result in them all looking like this. Whether it's her, JD Vance with his lies, or the other independent right-wing media people, all the Fox News, every one of them implies that their supposed religious beliefs put them on a pedestal. And yet it produces behavior that, as you said, if you sat down at a bar, the person next to you said it, you would move.
But it happens so much. I was in Japan at a bar and a guy was like, so the Rothschilds, like I literally was like, why are we having this conversation?
Yeah, there are definitely people like that. That is true. I don't want them to have control over our government, but unfortunately they still do. Okay, those are our garbage people of the week. 54,000 of you voted for the community garbage person of the week. We had a tie for fourth and third, both 5% going to the new anchor of CBS Evening News for cosplaying as Trump state media. This guy seems like real crap, man, after 1 week. Marjorie Greene for honoring the January 6th rioters and pretending they were awesome. 14% went to Lindsey Graham for pushing for war everywhere on earth. but 77% very easily going to Trump administration goons for launching us into war with Venezuela. Bear in mind, I am pretty sure these choices are selected before the second horrible news story of the week happened. So maybe that would have won or come in second, but this is locked in earlier than that. Don't worry, we'll get it in for next week. And then 49,000 of you voted for the hero of the week. 6% going to Bjork for calling Trump a colonizer. I had missed that bit of news. 12% to Jon Stewart for ripping it at Trump over Venezuela. 14% to the MAGA granny, Pamela Hemphill, for apologizing to January 6th police. Oh yeah, I think she's popped up in the news a couple times, but still good news. 68% goes to Mark Kelly for not backing down after the Hegseth attempt to demote him or take away his retirement benefits or whatever. Good to see.